Hello Capricorn, how's it going? Thank you for checking out my channel, pardon me there. My name is Sarah and you've reached Reflexive Moon Tarot, so welcome. And we are doing your reading for the month of December. If you identify as Capricorn in your moon sign, your rising sign, your sun sign, Venus or Jupiter, whichever you wish to go with, it's entirely up to you. But welcome, and let's get this started. For Capricorns in the month of December. I'm getting this card quite a few times today. We have the Four of Wands. So your concern is most likely centered in the, celebratory activities for the holiday season. A renewal of family, of life within the realm of extended family and community. So your concern has to do with the energy that is going to be exchanged during that time. And crossing that, we have the World reversed. So it could be, you may have some troubling circumstances in your family situation, or it may be perhaps, there's been some conflict, but ultimately, it's a valid concern is what this card is saying. You have some valid concerns about what to look forward to over the holiday season. And overlooking the situation is the Queen of Wands. So in your circle, either you or perhaps a parental figure is very clingy almost, but very guarded. So in a guarded way. So this, this is the mama bear of the signs, I would say, for sure. So it could be that Mama Bear is going to be overlooking your situation to make sure that everything is taken care of. It also could mean that overlooking the situation is maybe your experience is dealing with an overbearing parent, or maybe you are the overbearing parent. But either way, the Queen also, has the power to nurture and light the hearth, who keeps that, that kitchen magic alive and makes sure that everybody is accommodated and feels welcome and warm in the home. So whether that be you wanting to foster that energy for yourself and your circle of people, or it's one of your parents that is doing that for you, it's definitely over-encompassing the situation. And within, you are coming together within yourself, making the decision to become whole, to activate both sides of your personality. Also, it's a coming together of your emotions, your emotions and feelings, and your mind. So that sort of heart to head energy. And this could be a choice that you're making that could be related to love as well, outside of you. But because this position has to do with your subconscious, I would say that it's within, that you are coming together as a whole within yourself, which is good. Coming from a place where, you may have been seen as a bit of a tyrant or an overbearing boss. You could also have been dealing with an overbearing boss, or someone who was really abusive towards you, who did not take into consideration the level of steps or processes involved in what it is that you had to do in order to serve them on some level, or you not understanding what it takes for other people to basically deal with you in a relationship. So you may be coming together in yourself and overcoming a certain amount of narcissism within yourself, or empowering yourself to deal with a narcissist. And moving forward, there might be some people may see you as cold, or you may move into a place where you're feeling very indifferent towards the situation. And it could even be that you decide that you want to end certain relationships that aren't working for you, that just really do not feel like they're meant to be. Or you'll decide that it just isn't meant to be. It's not in the cards for you. Which is not a bad thing. It could be out of necessity, right? And then your attitude, though, there is somebody, or this also could be you. You're very brilliant and smart, but there's just something that you are not honest with yourself about. You could be over intellectualizing your emotions, or just deciding that you are not going to deal with your emotions, which I'm guessing is the case on account of this Four of Cups. So you could be a bit of an energy vampire at this time, just not in a good place to have something to contribute to the circle other than showing people how to take care of you, or how to just tolerate you, or basically tolerate your level of indifference that you're feeling or experiencing. I really strongly feel like this is out of necessity, though, given what you have moved away from. Like you're in a coping strategy mode out of necessity. And it's difficult because you may be, like, your attitude is really, it's really hard to deal with. It's almost like, you know, people may feel like you're just really harsh, like your words sort of cut. Almost like I want to say a Debbie Downer, but I don't think, like, the King of Swords is not really a Debbie Downer. They're more of like the kind of person who calls people out. Which is, it is what it is. It's like one of those necessary evils, right? Calling people in is much more effective, but either way, no matter how you approach it, whoever you're calling out or calling in, they have to go through their process of unpacking whatever it is that's negative in their behaviors. So within your environment, you know, there could just be a massive reaction to not want to change, or not come to a complete phase of learning, you know, some hard knock kind of lessons and growing. And that could be on account of your poor attitude towards how you approach calling people out or calling people in. But at the same time, it's kind of a them problem. It's within your environment and you don't have full control over your environment. So that's where you sort of have to cope and deal with the situation. Also, I'm having a deja vu right now. So I've done lots of spreads. I don't usually feel like I'm getting a deja vu. So we are on the right path on some level, which is good. Hey now. Okay, so if you feel some noise in the background, it is just the humans, my offspring, who are moving about. So, creatively speaking, you're hoping that you whoever it is that you're dealing with, this person that you're dealing with, it could be a group of people as well, given this in the external environment. But you're hoping that there is going to be a desire to learn, a desire to build and cultivate that fiery creative energy collectively. So that, I don't know, I really think that's important. It's like your heart truly is in the right place. Your intentions are there. Unfortunately though, my mom always says, I know this is like one of those annoying things, but cheesy things, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So you just have to be careful. Oops. Floppy deck here. I love this deck, by the way. It is the pocket version of the Wild Unknown Tarot. It's got a little tin. It's super cute. Easier to handle, for sure, compared to the larger version. And then we have the High Priestess reverse. So there's going to be, a period of difficulty that you're going to experience concerning your ability to exercise, that sacred ancestral knowledge that is with you no matter where you go, whether you're, in tune with it or in touch with it is besides the point. It's there. And there's just some emotional work that you still need to do. Almost like, I'm thinking like almost like that temperance kind of energy where you just need to figure out a way how to keep that emotional energy flowing and moving so that you can cope through the changes that you experience, as opposed to gripping onto things and trying to keep everything the same. So like, for example, what, us life-carrying bodies have to go through with constant hormonal fluctuation, the cycles that we go through. And arguably, if some people, experience dysphoria on some level on account of having a hard time adjusting to what's going on inside of our bodies. So that emotional work that will help you cope. So looking towards how your cycle, if you are, if you are a life-carrying body and maybe a good idea to look at your cycles and get your hormones tested. If not, this could be you needing to tap into your inner goddess in order to, and maybe you have some misogynistic tendencies, whether you're cis male, female, however you identify, all of the isms have the capacity to exist within us. We all have the ability to uphold what is negative, no matter how we walk or how we identify. So it's just about getting honest with yourself, right? Getting honest with yourself. If you are the master of your own mind and you are lying to yourself about your situation, you need to break out of that cycle. Warm your heart so that you can move this emotionally stagnant energy and, become the High Priestess, or tap into that fabulous High Priestess energy that is within all of us. So with that, thank you so much, Capricorn, for checking out my channel. And if it resonates with you, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, just to show support as well. And we'll see you next time. Take care.